Good evening, everybody, and welcome to more Week 8 Season 19 SFL action between the Denver Nightwings and the Jacksonville Kings. We are live from Richard L. Snowden Stadium. I'm your play-by-play commentator, Ramos Lin. Alongside me in the booth is none other than Mark Lopez. Big shout out to Mr. Ron Haynes and also Josh Neal on the stats. Our producer, as always, is Cameron Irvine. And Mark, more SFL action. Two teams that a few seasons ago still were incredibly good and now trying to keep pace in their own divisions. How are you and how are you today?
I'm good. I'm doing okay, Ramos. It is the last game of the evening today, and I don't think it's going to be last in terms of quality. At least I hope both teams definitely hungry for wins, trying to keep up within their division. Despite both teams' records, Jacksonville 1-5, Denver 2-4, they are both only 2 games behind each of their division leaders. So this game, and for them, every game at this point will be a must-win.
Certainly so, as Jacksonville calls heads. It is tails, and the Denver Nightwings, who are the home team, win the toss and choose to have the ball first. So we're going to see the home team first here from the Mile High City. We welcome you in for more Week 8 SFL action. It's been a great week for the SFL. Some great games, and hopefully to have more of that action here tonight. The hand is up by the kicker. That's Mason Remy, and we're underway from Denver. From the goal line, the Jacksonville Kings will return this past the 20 and to the 23-yard line, and so we welcome you to the Jacksonville Kings offense. Jordan Sipe, the rookie, is at quarterback, with Jared Willis in the backfield at the running back position. The wide receivers are Grayson Willis, Azariah Way, Kingston Ellington, and the tight ends being Joel Harleman and Cesar Ackerman. The offensive line, Olivia Bleeker, Alden Bleeker, and Brian French, as we see a 9 formation on the first play. Sipe changing the play at the line of scrimmage. He will throw. Sipe, deep drop back. The pass to the outside, far sideline is caught for a pickup of 5 yards.
That's number 82, Kingston Ellington for Jacksonville. Definitely not one of their more prominent receivers in terms of targets and receptions. He has been targeting mostly either Grayson Willis or halfback Jared Willis in their passing game. But a short, quick catch for the first play of the game is a good, solid start.
Second down and 5. There's going to be a handoff to Willis, and Jared Willis gets about 3 on the play, making a short 3rd down and 2. The Denver defense, Marlon Marshall and Ugo Reynosa are defensive ends. Defensive tackles are Gene Benazzi and Igor Barbatov. Linebackers, Ramiro Morales, Ruff Foraker, and Stefan Forge. Corners, Ron Hoff, Nick Kindler, and Tyson Thorne. And the safeties are TJ Frosty, Lucas DeVore, and Josh Neal. The handoff goes to Willis again, going to the outside, and he's going to be pushing forward for a 1st down. Great power and great strength by Willis to move of the chains.
No, Ramos, I think I'll also credit, or I guess discredit the defense, because they also helped push him forward the 1st down marker, which is unfortunate for them. The first 3rd down allowed by Denver this evening. We're going to talk about how bad their 3rd down defense is in a bit, but here it goes Jacksonville again.
Willis with a catch, and Jared Willis gets about 3 on the play. The Denver Nightwing defense on 3rd down, as you stated, not doing so well. 60% allowed on 3rd downs. That's something that must improve if they want to have a chance to get to the playoffs. 2nd down and 7. Ball at the 36-yard line. 2 tight ends set on this formation. To throw, Jordan Sipe. Pass to the outside. That's going to be caught for a 1st down. Is going to go number 47, Cesar Ackerman, the tight end, coming from Sioux Falls. And another move of the chains for the Kings offense.
And a nice route run there, running outside where his wide receiver cleared out the corner for an open space for himself. Gets the catch, and another first down converted.
1st and 10 from the 12 personnel is the Jacksonville Kings offense. 4-3 defense for the Nightwing defense. It's going to be a stretch play to the outside. Willis with a spin move.
Wow.
Willis breaks a tackle, gets 8 yards before he's gang stopped by Foraker and company. It's going to be a 2nd and short again.
A nice spin move there, but also there was a key block by, I believe that was either tight end Joe Hellman or Caesar Ackerman, who just pushed an oncoming tackler out of the way for an extra few yards.
Looks like press man-to-man coverage as Sipe makes some changes at the line of scrimmage. Sipe to pass. The pass caught wide open is Caesar Ackerman in the middle of the field. That's basically a wide receiver as a tight end. Mark is 6'1", 220-something pounds. A little bit undersized for a tight end, but gets those mismatches.
I mean, he's also logged in 337 yards in the season, 33 receptions. So definitely a big contributor to this team. In fact, last week, second most in receiving yards for his team at 76 yards. So very impressive from this tight end.
Overloaded formation to the near side. It's going to be a handoff to Willis. Willis is going to get stopped this time behind the line of scrimmage as big number 96, Stephon Forge, makes the stop.
Yeah, good recognition by Stephon Forge to come in. It looked like they're, as you said, they overloaded the right side. And so what looked like an edge sealed in the left, he just came in to stop the run anyway.
More 12 personnel by the Kings offense. Another stretch play to the outside. There goes Willis. Willis with a spin. Willis gets a first down, a pickup of 12. And the Jacksonville Kings continue to move the chains.
I think number 53 that made the tackle. That because was it number 53 who made the tackle? Number 57.
57, yeah, that's Ramiro Morales.
Yeah, Ramiro Morales made that tackle because if he did not, there was no one else left to stop Jared Willis. That looked like it could have been for a touchdown, so it might have been a touchdown-saving tackle right there.
1st down and 10. Another handoff goes to Grayson Willis. Yeah, the tackle is made right at the line of scrimmage. Is going to be 2nd and 10 as we take a look at this drive. 9 plays so far, 54 yards. Excuse me, 10 plays with that one, 54 yards, and it's been 5 runs or 6 runs and 4 passes. Very balanced.
Absolutely.
2nd down and 10. Power formation again for the Kings offense. Sipe to throw. Sipe has Willis on the outside. Willis, can he make a guy miss? Yes, he can, and he tries to make a juke move. Not going to pan out, but still a pickup of 8 yards and another 3rd and short.
The Jared Willis show in this first drive of the evening for Jacksonville, and seemingly unstoppable. Well, he has been stopped after a gain of 8 in this play, but he has been pushing people aside, spinning out of people's way, and just proving to be a problem.
Jared Willis involved with 8 of the 11 plays so far in this drive. Sipe to throw. Sipe, the pass to the end zone is going to be caught for a touchdown. A beautiful pass and a great catch by Grayson Willis. And the Kings are on the board.
Absolutely great pass. Absolutely great route run as well. The defender right there, number 20, TJ Frosty, recognized where the ball was going to be thrown, but a little too late on the reaction and not there in time to deflect the pass. Instead, it results in a touchdown. What a way to start this game.
What a way to start this game indeed. 12 plays, 77 yards as Sipe goes 6 for 6. And the Jacksonville Kings offense, with this extra point, goes up 7-0.
Great drive. Credit the offensive line as well. It seemed like Sipe in the few throws he had this drive seemed untouched, no pressure at all.
Let's see how the Denver Nightwings offense can respond to that one. As, you know, they've been hit or miss, to say the least, Mark, so far this season. The kick is away. The kick is away from the goal line. The return being made past the 20, past the 25, and a decent return by Battle to the 27-yard line. Let's introduce you to the Denver Nightwings offense. Eric Price is the quarterback, 3rd season in the league. All with Denver, Bailey O'Shaughnessy at halfback with Ari Mills at the fullback position. The wide receivers, Bryce Battle, Riley Quintero, Logan Keel, and Macalla Foster. The tight ends are Jeremy Mosley and Brian Murphy at 6'5", 250, second season in Denver. They will go with an empty set this time, 4 wide receivers and a tight end. To throw, Price, the pass to the middle is going to be caught for a pickup of 9 yards. That's Brian Murphy, Macalla Foster for the first catch of the game.
That empty set is, as their first play probably is going to set the tone for this offense in this game. It seems like they want to pass early and pass often, but maybe not with this formation.
Second down and 1, heavy set for the Nightwings. This is going to go to Ari Mills, and Mills pushes forward for a first down, a pickup of about a couple yards. And we have the first down of the game for the Nightwing offense.
Yeah, as you mentioned earlier, when this drive started, hit or miss on offense. In terms of yards, Ramos, they are number 5 overall in total yards per game. Yet, in terms of points per game, they've only averaged 22 points a game. That's 18th in the league. So they just need to convert their yards into points.
The pass to the inside is going to be bobbled and is going to be incomplete. Somehow not caught by the Jacksonville Kings defense. And let's introduce you to that defense. Taquan Hale and Forrest Dalton at defensive ends. The defensive tackles are Joey Schwinn and Logan Gardner. Linebackers are Chuck Diesel, Garrett Hudson, and John Martin. The corners are Chet Maverick, Terrence Pearson, Bernard Gooden. And at the safety position goes Young Bott, JT Jackson, and Stuart Somalia. Second down and 10, the ball at the 37-yard line. It's an offset I formation with Ari Mills right behind the left guard. Price will throw. Price, the pass goes to O'Shaughnessy. O'Shaughnessy has some space, but a good chase down by the linebacker. I think that's Martin on the stop. Third down and 6 coming up.
That was an interesting pass. It looked like 2 of the defenders jumped on the ball. Could have been a tip or a pick if that ball was any edge thrown or thrown any second later. But instead, it's a completion. Good job on the linebacker to make the tackle as well.
And check that. That's Chuck Diesel with the stop. It's going to be a play action this time. And Price runs out of time, throws it. O'Shaughnessy trying to get his sticks. He's not going to be able to do so. 1 yard shy as Chet Maverick got stiff arm, but did his job, to be fair, pushing him out of bounds, forcing him out of bounds. And it's 4th and 1.
That was a crazy play for both sides, honestly. That pressure down the middle got to Eric Price, and Eric Price just shrugs off the would-be sacker, throws a pass, is able to get the ball off, and it looks like that attempt would probably set them up for a 4th down conversion.
Price under center trying to catch the Jacksonville Kings defense off sides. Jacksonville discipline is not going to budge, and Denver is going to call a very early timeout. If you're new to the SFL, the Simulation Football League combines traditional sports, esports, and a role-playing game into one. Team strategies are being executed in real time by our simulations as real-life players compete on the virtual gridiron. For more information about the SFL, visit our website at simulationfl.net. The SFL, we put the fan in fantasy. As Jacksonville gets a touchdown on their first possession, and now they get a stop.
Yeah, all things go in Jacksonville's way, Ramos. And with their offense going to go back in the field, I don't think they're going to want to stop the momentum. They're just going to keep going.
So to punt the football is going to be Kiddo Vasquez. My apologies, Kiddo Vasquez. The punt goes to the 20-yard line where it's fair caught by Way, and the Jacksonville Kings offense will start this possession. On the first drive, Mark, Jordan Sives 6 for 6, a touch over 50 yards, and a touchdown. A very impressive start for the rookie.
Yeah, absolutely impressive start. That's giving him a quarterback rating of 143. So very impressive, although the running game as well with 6 attempts, 24 yards is solid.
To pass, Sive passes the ball to the middle. That pass is going to be by Kingston Ellington, who's had a pretty decent start of this game. 5 yards, 2nd and 5.
And I guess that's what's contributing to the high completion percentage of Sipe are these short passes in the middle where there is chaos, but he's able to just throw it into the breadbasket of his receivers for an easy completion.
Split backs formation again for the Kings offense. They're going to throw. Sipe to the outside has Willis. Willis trying to make a man miss. He does so. And another spin move by Jared Willis gets him about 10 yards as Jordan Sipe so far is on fire.
I tell you what, if you tried to tackle Willis on his first 3 steps, he just gathers enough steam and has the incredible footwork to avoid anyone in a one-on-one, environment, one-on-one situation. Another man made to look like a fool, and Willis is spinning his way to victory.
First down and 10. Ball at the 36-yard line. A 12 personnel attack again for the Kings offense. To throw, Sipe goes outside and the pass is picked off. The first incompletion by Jordan Sipe is a pick, and Denver has the ball close to midfield.
That was an incredible pick. What a catch. Had to jump up for the interception and still brings the ball down as he's under duress, hit on the way down, just holds onto the ball, and what an interception.
What a pick indeed. That's only the second time Jordan Sipe has tried to go deep. The first time it was a touchdown, and now this second time it's a pick, as Denver has the ball in plus territory as they sit at the 49-yard line of Jacksonville side of the field. And probably that's the thing they needed to get some momentum in this game. Split backs formation, a heavy set. Mills gets the ball again, and Ari Mills gets shouldered down by the safety. It's a 3-yard pickup, second down.
At least the little successes happening in the trenches is that there have been holes being opened up for Mills in the middle, for both Mills and O'Shaughnessy, at least in this game for Mills, and he's able to take advantage of those holes.
Second down and 7, ball at the 46-yard line, another heavy set. And another ball to Ari Mills. Ari Mills with some space. Ari Mills gets 6 yards on the play, puts the ball at the 40-yard line before being stopped, and it's a 3rd and short for the Nightwings.
And the running abilities of both teams are almost, different shades of each other. Jared Willis, a very nifty, a very tricky evader, as opposed to Mills, who is crafty in his own way by spotting these openings and just going through tiny holes.
And off Mills, first down and more. Ari Mills puts the ball at the 35-yard line. It's another 5-yard gain by the fullback, and Denver is getting close to scoring position.
It's not too often you see the line just part the seas 3 plays in a row. That's what they did here. They just part the seas for Ari Mills. Ari Mills, 3 carries in a row, is already up to 16 yards, and you might think, 16 yards in 4 carries, that's not a lot. I tell you what, that's good for 4 yards a carry. That'll get you a touch or a first down every time.
That is correct. First down and 10. A handoff. O'Shaughnessy to the edge. O'Shaughnessy makes 2 people look silly and also picks up a 12 on the play to the 24-yard line. First down, Nightwings.
I think when they went empty set on their first play in the previous drive, trying to fool us thinking that they were ready to be a passing team tonight, but instead it has been all about the ground. 5 total carries as opposed to 4 pass attempts in this evening, and they've been all good carries so far this drive.
Our I formation as Price is going to throw it. O'Shaughnessy gets the ball, gets a block. O'Shaughnessy to the outside, gets 6 on the play, and it's a second and manageable.
Number 65 with a nice block early on. That could have been the tackle for loss, but instead it's a catch for 6 yards. So this drive, Ramos is looking much better for Denver. Definitely moving the ball forward and just grounding the ball, grounding and pounding the ball.
From the shotgun, Denver, Eric Price will throw. The ball goes to O'Shaughnessy again. O'Shaughnessy short of a first down, not going to get there as Hudson makes the stop. 3rd and inches coming up, and I think this is going to go to Ari Mills again. Mark, what do you think?
I wouldn't be surprised. Ari Mills has been good in those short game situations.
Before we get there, it's the end of the first quarter. Kings 7, Nightwings nothing. You're watching the Simulation Football League presented by APM Music on Twitch. Back here in Denver, Colorado, split backs formation by the Nightwings offense. Look for number 44 here to pick up a first down. There it is, Ari Mills. Close, but not quite there.
Really?
Worth a challenge, I think. I think that's very, very close. But the ruling on the field is 4th down and inches. What do you think, Mark?
That almost looked like he squeaked through, but it doesn't look like the challenger did. You have their kicking unit out there. I mean, it is still for points, but it's for inches. I think it's worth going for it as well. Ramos, you're so close to the end zone anyway.
Yeah, why not going for it? Instead, they go with a field goal. They want to come away with points out of the interception, and they do so. As we are 7-3, Jacksonville still leading, but Denver starting to get some momentum of the game. As that drive went for 7 plays, 34 yards, 8 plays, 34 yards, and 3 points.
If you're Jacksonville, you're the away team. You really love this, as your defense looked like they were going to be pounded to the end zone, but instead only give up a field goal. Boy, they're going to take that any day of the week.
Remy will kick it away again, as our away will be deep back to returning from the 2. Way gets to the middle, past the 20, and to the 24-yard line. That's where Jacksonville's offense will start again. And Mark, I'm liking what I'm seeing from the Jacksonville Kings offense so far. It's a balanced attack. Willis has been involved both in on the ground and through the air. And I think they're doing a pretty decent job outside of that interception, of course.
Yeah, absolutely. Jared Willis has been the key player for this Jacksonville Kings team this afternoon.
Under center, Sipe will throw it. Sipe goes to Willis again. Willis doesn't make a guy miss. A great tackle by Kindler on that one. And it's going to be a gain of 3 yards.
Probably the difference there is the direction he was tackled. It was tackled perpendicular to his path, as opposed to if it was an oncoming tackle, he can just spin his way out of that defender. So I guess a good strategy to stop Jared Willis is to try to push him from his side, and he won't make a spin.
Offset I formation for the Kings offense with a twin set of wide receivers on the outside. Willis gets the catch. Willis makes a spin move and gets another first down, as Jared Willis has touched the ball on almost every single play so far, Mark.
Yeah, absolutely. And these receivers making way, taking the linebackers out of Jared Willis's way as they run down the field. It's kind of what's allowing Jared Willis to make, all these things happen. If this was a much more tight field with lots of linebackers in the middle, I don't think he's going to make anyone miss. But if it's just one-on-one situation, he can go do his thing.
Offset I formation, a heavy set. 22 personnel. Willis gets the handoff up the middle, and Jared Willis, a lot of space. That's 7 yards to make it a 2nd and 3, as Denver's 2nd and 3rd line of defense have to make the stop.
Yeah, another 2nd and 3. There's a good chance they convert on this, but if this gets to 3rd down, you start thinking, can Denver even get off this field?
2nd down and 3, ball at the 43-yard line, heavy set. And there's going to be a pass. Side passes the ball, it's going to be caught, and for a first down goes the tight end. That's Ackerman again, as he moves the chains.
Ackerman getting another catch now that I believe would be his 3rd catch of the afternoon, of the evening. He had 1 catch for 13 yards earlier, the long of 13 yards, and he has been a pivotal tight end for this passing offense.
Offset single back this time, as he's going to get a handoff, and Willis is going to be absolutely destroyed in the backfield. Making the stop is big 55 Igor Barbatov, a defensive tackle position, 6'5", 280, 2nd season in Denver.
Yeah, that was just a great tackle. Just blew by the offensive line. Just being able to get back behind the line of scrimmage and making a tackle early definitely stops the momentum going for Jacksonville.
The pass again, side, the pass caught, and getting to the outside is number 11, Grayson Willis, for a pickup of 8 yards.
I think Nick Kindler tried to jump that route a little too early, and instead of tipping it off, it becomes a catch. And now that he's out of position, he becomes late to the tackle, and what would have been a short play becomes an extra 6 yards for the team.
Make that 9 yards, since I don't want to cut Grayson Willis short. As Jared Willis gets another handoff to the outside for a first down to Denver's 39-yard line, and the Jacksonville Kings offense has looked really, really good. I mean, again, outside of that interception, Denver has been on their heels pretty much all first half.
Yeah, absolutely. It's and we go back to the third down defense, allowing 60% throughout the season, and this game not looking too good either.
To the outside, Ellington gets the catch, and Kingston Ellington will pick up 5 on the play to make it a 2nd and 5. And that's been key so far, Mark, in this game. Jacksonville getting into like 2nd and 5, 2nd and 4, and then 3rd and 3, 3rd and 2. Really makes your job easier on the offensive side of the ball.
Yep, absolutely. It's if you can get into the short yardage situation, suddenly you can leverage either your running game or your passing game. You wouldn't have to be a one-dimensional team if you're set back with 3rd and long, for example.
Pass to the outside. That's going to be Ackerman for a first down. A pickup of about 7 yards as the tight end, hashtag throw it to the tight end, has been instrumental so far in the first half for the Kings offense.
Yeah, another catch to the tight end, and his favorite receiver, most targeted in this game so far. 40 yards total already logged for Ackerman, so pouring on the yards.
First down and 10, 12 personnel to throw. Side, the pass to the outside is going to be caught, as that is the other tight end, Joel Harleman, for a pickup of 3.
I think Grayson Willis was also open a little further down the field, but also in the same direction. Maybe Joe Harleman just caught it instead of it being thrown to Grayson Willis, but still it's yards for the team. It's still 2nd and medium. They'll take it.
Side to throw. Side with time. Runs out of time now. Throws it. Unfortunately caught for Jacksonville, as they will lose a yard on the play. Grayson Willis makes the catch for a loss of 1.
Yeah, it's just one of those few times where you can say a catch is unfortunate. This goes for negative yards, and this is probably the first time they're in a situation where it's 3rd and long, 3rd and 8 for this team. But we'll see if they can overcome Denver's defense once again and just keep the ball moving downward.
Saif to throw. Saif, the pass is going to be caught. Harleman, first down. First down, Kings. And Mark, this Kings offense has been, pretty cold during the regular season. I mean, they're scoring 20 points per game. That's 21st in the league. And for the most part, and they're in the bottom half. But if there's one thing they do pretty well, is third down conversion. 61% so far this season. That's 5th best in the SFL, and they show it right there.
Absolutely, it shows on the field, and I think it's just situational football. If you can put yourself in the position to convert, then you can convert eventually.
First down and 10. Saib to throw. Saib to the outside. That's going to be Willis. Side gets a block and gets 7 yards on the play. Another 2nd and short for this Kings offense, as they are absolutely cooking in this drive.
Yeah, they just gotta convert. They gotta finish this drive strong, not turn the ball over. Because to your point earlier, sure, their 3rd down offense has been good, but low scoring games, an average 20 and a half. And why is that? They've turned the ball over 19 times in the season. That's the 22nd in the league. A lot of turnovers.
Up to Willis, another tackle behind the line of scrimmage, provided by the defensive lineman. That time is going to be big number 96. That is, let me go ahead and, Stefan Forge, with yet another tackle for a loss. He's been active in the backfield.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you're this close to the end zone. It's a very narrow field. Easier to make those tackles.
3rd and 3. Saib to throw. Saib will get sacked. The sack on the play made by big number 50. That's a big dude. Gene Benassi with the sack. And Denver will get half a stop.
He may not be the biggest in terms of height and the front of this defense, but at 341, he will just bring you down to the ground. That's like a truck. 341 pounds, only 6'2". Talk about density.
Gene Benassi, perhaps the best player of the Denver Nine Wings defense, 3-time All-Star. Made the All-Star last time back in season 17 as the kick by Jordan Bradshaw is up and good. 10-3, the Jacksonville Kings on top of Denver.
And that's sort of the break that Denver needed. It looked like they would not be able to get off the field talking about this defense. It looked like they've yielded so much momentum after their previous drive only went for a field goal. And now only forcing a field goal on Jacksonville. Denver's defense, that is a win in my book.
So we are on their way again. And the return is going to be brought from the goal line. Denver past the 20 and a good tackle in the open field to the 23-yard line provided by the Jacksonville special teams unit. And Denver, Mark, did pretty well in the previous drive. They had a short field. They were able to move the ball pretty well, get 3 points on the board. And I think that it's a momentum booster as Jacksonville's last drive, 16 plays and 3 points on the board.
They want to score more points in this drive, though. Maybe a touchdown would be good for them.
Offset I formation for the Nightwings. They will throw. Price, pump fakes. The pass goes to O'Shaughnessy. O'Shaughnessy gets a couple blocks, but a great job in pursuit by the Jacksonville Kings defense will make this a no gain on display, 2nd and 10.
Yeah, that was just all defenders in the middle of the field and nothing much to gain beyond the line of scrimmage. That was just good frontal coverage, so to speak, by this Jacksonville defense.
2nd and 10, bunch set. As Eric Price will throw. Price goes deep again. The pass is
nice.
Field and all the way to the 33-yard line. The biggest play of the game on offense for Denver goes to the tight end.
I mean, that was a great play with the bunch set on top of the field, on top of the screen. There were just fewer people to stop big number 84, Jeremy Mosley, with a huge catch. And he just goes down the field and, wow, flips the field in a single play. That was just, exploiting the weakness of the coverage.
Offset I formation for the Nightwings. Price to throw. Price steps up in the pocket. The pass caught. O'Shaughnessy breaks a tackle. O'Shaughnessy gets 3 on the play to the 29-yard line. A good play right there by the quarterback of eluding the pressure and throwing the ball to his halfback.
Yeah, absolutely. That's literally turning nothing into something. Almost sacked with the pressure. Instead gets the ball off. And then O'Shaughnessy tackled at the line of scrimmage, but gets 3 yards out of it anyway. That is turning nothing into something for sure.
2nd and 7, ball at the 29, offset I formation one more time. They're going to hand the ball off to O'Shaughnessy on the outside, breaks a tackle, but immediately stopped, absolutely crushed behind the line of scrimmage by big number 55, John Martin, and it's a 3rd and long. As we reach the 2-minute warning, Jacksonville 10, Denver 3, 2 minutes left, 2 timeouts left for the Nightwing offense. Third and 9, ball at the 32-yard line. An empty set for the Nightwing offense. The throw, Price with time, pass deep, it's caught. A beautiful pass and a beautiful catch right there by number 14, Bryce Battle, and it's a 1st down, Nightwings.
That would be Bryce Battle's first catch of the evening as well. A nice throw down the middle, and Bryce Battle just knowing where to run, so that's good recognition by both quarterback and receiver. Just going to this sore spot of the defense, converts on the 3rd and long. Definitely what they needed after that tackle for loss in the previous play.
All at the 12-yard line. Denver with a 1st down. Play action. The pass to the outside is caught, and getting to the 1st down marker only is Quintero on the play. 1st and goal at the 1.
Quintero finally making his presence known with his first catch, first target as well. He could almost taste the touchdown Ramos, and I'm sure he does, but still, very good position for Denver to convert.
O'Shaughnessy gets the handoff, and it's a touchdown. They're 1 point away from tying this one up.
Whoa, that's just a drive. That was just composure from this offense. They faced a couple 3rd and longs, but Eric Price just finds his man downfield, converts in a 3rd and long, and then you have O'Shaughnessy just dots the I with a touchdown at the 1-yard line. puts them back in the tie ball game. I mean, pending this point for sure. And finally, Denver is making their noise.
What a great drive by the Nightwings as they take a lot of time off the clock, only 1 minute left. And most importantly, of course, they score a touchdown. And with this extra point, we are tied at 10 points. Denver's last drive, as you see, 7 plays, close to 80 yards, and 7 points on the board.
Of those yards, 78 were passing yards. So incredible right there.
Remy will kick this one away again. And Azariah Way is going to return it from the goal line. Way gets some blocks and gets to the 24-yard line. The SFL network is coming to the ESTV Plus app. 24/7 SFL programming will include content created by the community. The SFL's greatest games from the archives, exclusive network content, and live SFL regular season games. Download the ESTV Plus app on your Android or iPhone, or on your TV through Roku, Amazon Fire, Vizio, and more. The SFL network, where SFL creators come together. This is going to be a heavy bunch set for the Kings offense. They're going to hand the ball off to Willis, though. And Willis gets about a yard before being double-team tackled at the 24.5-yard line. And I think Jacksonville is pretty content, Mark. The game is tied at 10 apiece. I think they're going to probably run the ball one more time and head to halftime.
Yeah, absolutely. Sure, they might be content with it, but I don't think they're fully content because after halftime, it's like it's back to 0, and Denver able to catch up, basically turning Jacksonville's efforts into fruitless.
Oh, that pass is going to be caught. That's going to be caught by Cesar Ackerman, who's been the best receiver downfield, at least so far, for the Kings offense, and they're going to go in the no huddle. Sipe to throw again. Sipe, the pass caught. Ellington trying to get his sticks. He will not get there, as Jacksonville will have enough time and good field position to try a Hail Mary to end the half.
Maybe they could have used more of their timeouts, possibly for more possessions of the ball. But I can understand they probably did not plan for this drive to even, get that far, Ramos. But, it is what it is for Jacksonville.
Well, yep, and we've seen Hail Marys get completed in the SFL before. So you never know. You just never know. Let's see if Denver puts some pressure on the quarterback. But that's the Hail Mary formation.
The unfortunate part is there's a high chance this might be intercepted, which might worsen his quarterback rating.
Dive, pump fakes, and he goes down.
All right, no interception today, but it will be the second sack, or at least the second sack inside. And yes, we have confirmation from the stats truck. That is indeed sack number 2 after Gene Benazzi earlier in the first quarter, and then now Igor Barbanov, the sack for his team.
We had a halftime, 10-10. The Denver Nightwings and the Jacksonville Kings all tied up at half. And I want to hear your thoughts on the first half. A very, very close first half of play. A very good game so far, Mark.
Absolutely. It was just Denver, or it started with Jacksonville swinging first. It has just been like back and forth swings. Jacksonville scores, Denver scores, turnover, Denver scores, Jacksonville scores, then Denver scores. So, I love this kind of a back and forth. It's a close game, and both teams really hungry for that win. I wouldn't ask for any other game to call.
This return, a good job by the special teams unit by Jacksonville, as this goes only to the 18-yard line. Bryce Battle cannot get very far on that one, and that's where Denver's offense will start. A Denver offense that started pretty shaky, but eventually, played pretty well in the second quarter, Mark.
Yeah, absolutely. Incredible passing as well. 4 in their last scoring touchdown drive.
1st and 10, under center is Eric Price. Will hand the ball to O'Shaughnessy. O'Shaughnessy finds some room, and Bailey O'Shaughnessy gets 4 on the play before getting stopped by a couple of Kings defenders.
And much like what R.E. Mills was experiencing in the first quarter of play, there are just holes in the middle, Ramos, that open up for both these backs, and they just take advantage of it for this, 4-yard play, 5-yard play. They'll take it any day of the week. Just keep pounding the ball and go for a first down eventually.
2nd down and 6. Price hands the ball to O'Shaughnessy, and this time goes backwards as Chuck Diesel gets his first tackle for a loss in the ball game, and it's 3rd and long.
Chuck Diesel on that one, able to come in and plug the hole. And I think we got to credit the defensive line as well, overpowering the offensive line and pushing them backwards, just causing all sorts of trouble.
Let's see if they go to Jeremy Mosley here on a quick slant or something. As Price will throw the ball. It's on a slant, but actually goes to the receiver. Price battle, and that's going to be nowhere near the first down marker as the Jacksonville Kings defense makes a stop, and they will force a punt.
And I think Denver played that well on defense. Just covering for some reason did not cover much deep. Just covered the middle, and that's where he ended up. That's where Eric Price ended up throwing anyway. And so that tackle or that catch did not go for anywhere as he was tackled.
So we see the punt. It's the 2nd punt of the game for the Nightwings, and Jacksonville will have pretty good field position as they will field it at the 42 and get to the 44-yard line. That's where Jordan Type and company will start their drive. And Jacksonville, again, using a lot of Jared Willis in the first half. Do you think that's going to continue, or do you think they're going to involve their wide receivers?
Well, I can expect both things to happen. Honestly, Jared Willis has touched the ball 18 times this game, 7 catches, 11 attempts. He will be pivotal, but I wouldn't be surprised if Sipe keeps sharing the ball.
This one goes to Willis. Willis makes a spin move, and he cannot break that good open field stop by Neal, as this is a pickup of 8 yards. And, Grayson Willis quietly, the average may not show it much, but we've seen Willis go for those 7-8 yards a few times already in this ballgame.
Yeah, you're right. His average is not showing much because he has been tackled a few times behind the line of scrimmage. But when he can break away, it's for those huge chunks.
Time to throw. The pass is going to be ruled an incompletion, actually, on the play. For the better of the Kings, they would have lost a yard on the play. And that's going to be, well, actually, it's ruled a catch for a loss of 1. My bad. It's actually ruled a catch. 3rd and 3 coming up.
Yeah, with that catch, Sipe is now up to 21 of 22 attempts. That's 95% completion rate.
And that only incompletion was an interception, as Sipe will throw again. Sipe will...
Oh!
Jordan Sipe goes down, and on the sack is number 56 for the defense. Marlon Marshall at 6'3", 280 gets in the backfield, and both teams have a stop here in the 3rd quarter.
Wow, 3rd sack already in Jordan Sipe. This defensive line has come to play. Kind of probably shows you the difference in, one team on Jacksonville. They don't really have like superstar offensive linemen versus Denver, who have invested in 3 of their superstar linemen, and they are free of sacks.
That one is fair caught by Brass Battle at the 23-yard line. As we take a look at the updated stats, Jacksonville getting close to 200 yards total. Denver a little bit under that, but I think Denver has done a pretty decent job so far in this game at, keeping the Jacksonville Kings defense honest, and they're actually averaging more yards per play than Jacksonville. 1st down and 10, ball at the 23-yard line, split backs formation. Another ball goes to Ari Mills, and he on a room on the inside, a pickup of 7 yards, and it's another 2nd and short for the Nightwing offense.
Just watching Ari Mills is like, you're watching the train. It has a set route. It's on rails, and it's following that route. And if you try to stand in front of it, you're going to get in a terrible position. In this case, he was stopped, but still, just a clean route for him in the middle.
2nd down and 3, ball at the 30-yard line. It's going to go to Bailey O'Shaughnessy to the outside, makes a spin move. Bailey O'Shaughnessy past midfield, and finally tackled at the 30-yard line by the 3rd line of defense, as Bailey O'Shaughnessy's best run of the game goes for 32.
Wow, what a play by Bailey O'Shaughnessy. I mean, that was overall a good play by the entire offensive team early on that play. And then after that, it was all Bailey O'Shaughnessy, makes one man miss, and then just runs, turns on his boosters, And unfortunately, he was tackled there, but still an incredible play for him. You're right, 32 yards, 30-ish plus yards, and that's good for now. He's now up to 52 yards overall in 7 attempts.
And I'm just happy I didn't cuff my guts out calling a long Denver run. OGs will understand what I'm saying as this pass goes to Jeremy Mosley for a pickup of 7 yards. And Denver's offense is really looking good so far over the last couple of drives.
Already within the field goal range potentially, and still going 2nd and 3. You know, Bailey O'Shaughnessy with that one burst might have just said, keep giving me the ball, and look at this formation.
Offset I formation, 2nd and 3. The ball goes to O'Shaughnessy up the middle, and he's going to be tackled right at the line by a couple of defenders, including Dalton, and I think that was the linebacker as well, Diesel. But this is going to be another 3rd and short here for the Nightwing offense, and let's see what they do, Mark.
There's a good chance they might hand the ball over, I think, Ramos.
Well, this is going to be an offsides, a free play, pump fakes, and down. Eric Price goes down, but it will not matter. It's going to be a first down by the Nightwing offense. Let's take a look at R62.
Neutral zone infraction, number 91.
Yep.
Defense.
So the Kings jump off sides. That's the veteran take one hail. And Denver will have a free first down on that one as their offense will continue to move.
Yeah. Now what you want to see, it looked like Jacksonville's defense were about to, get off the field finally. In fact, that was a sack potentially, but instead a first down at their 26-yard line. It's not looking good for Jacksonville.
Look for the deep post route here. Eric Price, there it is, the deep post.
Oh!
Touchdown! Touchdown, Denver! That's Bryce Battle!
I mean, and you called it as well, Bryce Battle. Just found that one route where the coverage was thin. He runs that route to perfection, beats anyone, and makes a catch. Man, that pass as well was just on the money. It was just where no other defender but Bryce Battle can catch the ball. What a pass that was from Eric Price to Battle. Oh boy, this game suddenly flips to Denver having the lead for the first time in the game.
Great job by Eric Price identifying the cover 2 and splitting the safeties as the kick is up and it is good. Denver now leads 17-14 and they have scored the last 14 points of this ball game.
Holy pretzel, oh my god, it's now 17-10 versus it was at some point 10-3 in favor of Jacksonville. Since then, 14 unanswered points.
We're getting ready to kick this one away. Remy puts the ball in the air one more time. This is going to be fielded at the 1. A little bit of a difficult field right there by Way as he gathers himself and goes to the 23-yard line. The SFL Weekly Fantasy Contest is officially up and running. Think you can draft the best team every week while staying under the salary cap? Or maybe you just want to enhance your SFL experience? Free to play, no season-long commitment, and a new contest opens every week on Tuesday night. Join now and show off your fantasy skills to the rest of the league. Contact Jack Wall, Stephen Hacker on Hunter Norwood to join today. I formation here for the Kings offense. Sipe to throw, deep drop back. Sipe goes to the outside, caught. Ackerman again, first down, 11 yards on the play, and the Kings have a first down.
And look who it is. It's Ackerman once again, favorite receiver for Price, for Sipe, and already up to 63 yards, 6 catches and 6 targets, 100% making those catches. So really, those hands have been immaculate.
12 personnel again. Another handoff goes to Willis to the outside. Gets the edge. Grayson Willis. Jared Willis gets to the 49-yard line. And it's another 15-yard pickup for the Jacksonville offense. First down.
Gotta credit the safeties there making the stop on the tackle because that was just a lot of green space right there, Ramos. I had my hands on my head. He could have gone for the touchdown, but Josh Neal, once again, I think that is at least his second touchdown-saving tackle onto the same person, Jared Willis.
Split backs formation. for the Kings offense. They will throw, side, pass, middle, the pass caught. Ackerman again, first down.
I mean, Ackerman has been insane. Getting catches in coverage, getting catches for first downs. He's doing it, and that's why you throw it to your tight end. And that's why you get a tight end, a guy who can make catches in any situation.
Hashtag throw it to the tight end. 7 catches for over 70 yards for Caesar Ackerman so far on 7 targets. He has not dropped the ball in this game. First down and 10. Handoff goes to Willis. He's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 yards and a better job by Denver's defense containing the edge. That's Rob Foraker.
Yeah, and Rob Foraker really just was able to get away from the offensive line from the right guard, right tackle as well, and just, blew that play up.
2 wide receivers and 2 tight ends. Play action. Saib to the outside. Caught. One-handed catch by Caesar Ackerman as he's just showing off right now.
Yeah, he is showing off, but if you're Jacksonville, Ramos, I think you want to convert on this drive. Ackerman has been playing out of his mind. You got to reward him with, converting this drive into a touchdown somehow.
3rd down, 10 yards to go, and they go in the heavy set. They may go to Joel Harleman here, number 44 on the sideline, and that's exactly what they do. Harleman, can he get to the sticks? Just picked up by the tight end, and he's gonna be shy of the first down. He's gonna be shy of the first down, and I don't know about you, Mark, but I'm going for it if I'm Jacksonville, man.
Oh my goodness! At the rate this game is going, I would go for it. The way this drive has been panning out, I would go for it. Are they going for it? No, they are gonna settle for a field goal. But it's just inches. Oh my
That's
God.
just inches. Oh, you want to come away with points when you can, but I'm not sure about that. I mean, Jerry Willis is averaging 4 yards per carry. Why not giving him a shot? Either way, the kick is up and good, and the Jacksonville Kings are now down just by 4.
It's a very similar situation to when Denver went down the field and then was at 4th and inches at the red zone, settling for a field goal instead. Both teams deciding the same in both similar situations, but who is it going to pay out for more? Now Denver is looking to maintain the lead, perhaps extend it with this drive.
Rice battle, this touchdown scoring man gets to the edge, past the 25 to the 26-yard line. That's where Denver's offense will start. And the reason why also I would go for it, Mark, is because Denver's offense has looked pretty good so far over the last couple of drives. So you got to keep pace. And with Jared Willis, I think you had a really decent shot at converting on a 4th and inches.
Oh yeah, absolutely. As well as the time of possession that Denver has been, whittling in this game.
First down and 10, offset eye, the handoff goes to cuts it inside, gets 4 on the play to the 38-yard line. O'Shaughnessy now 48 yards and a rushing touchdown.
Interesting decision to cut inside by O'Shaughnessy. I thought that he'd, cut outside where there were fewer defenders, but, it's still a first down for 4 yards. And O'Shaughnessy has been proving solid. It does slow the clock down. More possessions means less possessions for the other team, and they'll take it.
They dare to throw it deep to the slot receiver. That's Logan Keel. To pass. No, they go short, and that's going to be battled. Not going to get to the first down. 3rd and inches on the play as Peterson makes the stop. And we've seen Ari Mills get the ball quite a few times on this kind of scenario. I think that's the go-to man on this situation, Mark.
Yeah, you're right, Ramos. And they are lined up to potentially give it to him. For most of the time, this position is Ari Mills.
And it's Ari Mills for a first down that time. 1-yard pickup. He only needed about a third of a yard. That's a first down for the Nightwing offense.
That is, and I think that is the 3rd first down conversion by Ari Mills on the 1-yard or 2-yard run. So if we're talking about production, his is understated.
Watch out for Bailey O'Shaughnessy here as the defense is shifting. O'Shaughnessy gets to the edge, but what a great job by the linebacker on the open field. That's Garrett Hudson for the tackle for a loss. First tackle for a loss for Garrett Hudson. It's 2nd and 11.
Yeah, and we saw Ari Mills was already downfield making an incredible block, but the linebacker just doing his job, blowing that play up before it could develop into more yards. Wow.
Price to throw. Goes to the left. Price throws it deep in the pass. Knocked away and intercepted. Being returned by the Kings defense. Still not out of bounds. Breaks a tackle. Chet Maverick. He's going to go all the way for the touchdown. And yeah, that's Chet Maverick for the touchdown, Mark.
He did not go out of bounds. He was already out of bounds. Oh my goodness. And I shouted, oh no, at least twice. Once for the interception, and once for the fact that he didn't even get tackled or taken out of bounds. What? Oh no, that Denver, the momentum is all lost. Oh God.
Denver will challenge whether Chet Maverick stepped out of bounds. It was very close. In the previous replay, we didn't get a very good look at it. But let's see on the booth side of things. And I want to hear your thoughts on this, Mark. Let's see. I think
did the right foot actually land out of bounds? Because it looked like it hovered out of bounds, but did it land out of bounds?
I don't think he stepped out of bounds. I think his foot was like outside, but he actually didn't step out of bounds.
Right. He's like able to shift it back inside.
Nope. Well.
Oh, never mind then.
Never mind then. The ruling on the field is overturned. It was very close, to be fair. But I don't know, man. I don't think there was evidence that Chet Maverick stepped out of bounds.
Yeah, well, if there's any evidence, this is evidence that R62 needs to go to the eye doctor for sure.
There you go. I formation here for the Kings offense. Saib to throw. Saib goes outside the pass. Caught. What a great catch. That's going to be Caesar Ackerman again to the 20-yard. In heavy traffic, Caesar Ackerman absolutely wrecking the Nightwing defense so far in this game.
Ever the hunter, ever the killer. What a catch by Ackerman. Just killing this defense right here. Woo! Number 23 was ready to get that catch. Ron Hoff, had his hand in the path of the ball, but instead Ackerman was like, oh, yoink, that's mine.
3, Nightwing 17, Kings 13. Put your 4s, 86s, and 12s up in the chat, everybody. You're watching the Simulation Football League presented by APM Music on Twitch. Jordan Saib with an I formation. Twins to the top of the screen. To throw. Saib goes deep to the end zone. The pass is caught. What a great catch by Grayson Willis for the touchdown.
What a catch! What a placement for that ball by Saib. He just throws it at the corner, and on time is Willis with an incredible catch. What a touchdown! That pick six was nothing. Well, we're gonna turn it into a touchdown in 3 plays anyway.
Unbelievable play by Jordan Saib. Great recognition as the corner just didn't sig. The corner just basically stood in that short zone. And Grayson Willis able to run past the defense for 6 points. And the extra point is up and good. 20-17 is a 3-point ball game. And one of the best games so far this week.
Absolutely. And, if that pick six did not get overturned, we're looking at a similar score anyway. So for Jacksonville, it's just, if that referee decision didn't matter at all, they'll roll with it. It's 2017, and now they're gonna dare Denver to come get them, because now they're back in the lead.
On the return, Bryce Battle goes past the 20-yard line, makes a spin move. Battle with a good return to the 28, and that's where the Denver offense will set up shop. So, again, Mark, Denver trying to keep pace on this possession. They threw a pick on the previous drive. Eric Price, only 2 incompletions, one of them an interception, but other than that, has been pretty effective. Not flashy, but effective.
You can see stats. In fact, it's quarterback rating of 104 despite the interception. He has been that good in terms of completion percentage.
Split backs formation. And there's going to be a handoff. Ari Mills, this time he will be blown up after just a pickup of about half a yard only on the play. Visit the SFL website at simulationfl.net for info about the league and its 2018. So all the places you can watch live games plus links to apparel from Sector 6 and SFL mini helmets from 97 Sports Promotions. See all the league records, team stats, player leaderboards, the rankings of the next class of SFL talent, and so much more. SimulationFL.net, your home for everything SFL. This is an empty set for Eric Price. He goes deep, and Eric Price has a completion to Quintero for a first down to the Jacksonville 48-yard line.
And that is only Quintero's second catch, but what a timely catch and what a huge gain for his team as well. Beating the one-on-one matchup right there, several steps ahead of his defender. And that was a quick recognition by Price as well. Make the throw quick, because it looked like his blocking up front was breaking down, and converts into a huge play.
First down and 10. Price to throw the ball. Keel catch, and he's got close to a first down gain on the play. About 9.5 second and inches coming up.
Respect that effort by Logan Keel to try to force a first down after getting the catch. Goes vertical. A lot of players would end up bringing their momentum to the sideline, but instead able to turn upfield and push them to second and inches.
Second down and inches, ball at the 39-yard line, an I formation. This may go to Bailey O'Shaughnessy here with a lead block by Ari Mills. Let's see what they do. It is indeed from the to the inside. Bailey O'Shaughnessy doesn't get touched after 6 yards as he's got a first down. APM Music is unrivaled music to bring your stories to life, inspiring every production with the world's most robust and constantly refreshed music collection, state-of-the-art technology, and world-class customer service. APM Music is the official soundtrack of the Simulation Football League. To explore their library and to find the perfect tracks for your projects, visit apmmusic.com. Price will go in the offset I formation, 2 tight end set. And he's going to give the ball to O'Shaughnessy. O'Shaughnessy breaks a tackle, gets to the edge. O'Shaughnessy with another broken tackle, gets 9 on the play, and it's going to be a second and short.
It's like a snake shedding its skin, you know what I mean? You get a tackler stuck on him, he just sheds him. Gets another tackler, sheds him again. And, finally gets tackled head first and brought down, but what incredible effort by O'Shaughnessy.
Same offset I formation here. As Eric Price is under center. Hand the ball off. Power play. O'Shaughnessy to the edge. O'Shaughnessy breaks a tackle. O'Shaughnessy finally cut down at the 5-yard line. And it's a first and goal for the Nightwings.
And John Martin somehow able to make his way deep into the backfield in order to force a touchdown-saving tackle. There's number 55 right there. Just charging to the ball because O'Shaughnessy was dead set for the touchdown. Oh, but you gotta credit both sides. What a play.
O'Shaughnessy approaching 100 yards rushing in the game. He does have over 100 yards from scrimmage. First and goal. We're going to look at the play action. Look for Ari Mills here. No, they go to the close route and the pass. They try to go to Bryce Battle in the same play. They got their last touchdown, but just out of bounds, and it's a second and goal.
Yeah, perhaps just mistimed by half a second. It looked like Bryce Battle was there, but by the time the ball was thrown, his momentum has taken him out of bounds. Perhaps the ball was also overthrown. It was thrown too high for him as well.
Second down and goal. Ball at the 5-yard line. Budge formation for Nightwing. To throw. Price checks it down to O'Shaughnessy. O'Shaughnessy cannot make a guy miss, and he's going to be brought down at the line of scrimmage. Third and goal.
I don't think O'Shaughnessy had to stop there for the check down. It looked like there was open space, towards the right pylon. And instead stops and, could have gotten more yards, I think.
Look for Bryce Battle here inside. Play action. Bryce under pressure. He's down. A 10-yard loss on the play as the veteran Taekwon Hale alongside another Kings defender makes the stop. Fourth and goal.
Mr. Number 2 all-time sacks gets his first of the evening. Finally gets home with Eric Price after so much pressure on him all throughout this game. And again, an attempt to tie the game again.
4th and goal at the 15-yard line. It's a 32-yard field goal attempt, which is up and not good.
What? What?
He missed it.
What?
An absolute chip shot by Remy, and it goes wide to the right.
Oh my. I mean, so Remy has missed one field goal in the season, but that was 49 yards away. This is a chip shot. Oh, the fans are on their feet. Uh-oh. Denver, watch out.
Look for Jacksonville. Look for the outside pass to Jared Willis here. There it is. Jared Willis on the outside. Willis makes a guy miss. Jared picking up 6 yards on the play. And this is the premier opportunity for Jacksonville to milk the clock. And if they can come away with a touchdown, they really put Denver in a very, very tough position.
Absolutely, and that is definitely the MO. Milk the clock, score a touchdown, make it a 2-score game. But a field goal will be very interesting.
Another handoff. Willis brought down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of about half a yard as Gene Benazzi gets in the backfield again and tackles Willis for a loss. And a very important 3rd down in this game, Mark, because we are taking under 6.5 minutes left in the game.
A good tackle by Gene Benazzi. I mean, to be fair, nothing much doing in the middle for Jacksonville throughout the day, but a good tackle nonetheless.
Side deep, and the pass is knocked away. Josh Neal at the last second gets the deflection, and the Denver Nightwings get a quick stop. What a massive stop by their defense. As we're going to take a look at the replay again, Mark.
I mean, how many times have we mentioned Josh Neal for stopping a potential touchdown? Ramos, this could have been a touchdown if Josh Neal did not deflect this pass and it instead became a catch. There was nobody in front of number 82 right there.
What a great play, one-on-one by the safety. Because as you said, if he doesn't make that deflection, Kingston Ellington is for sure gone for 6 points. Instead, Jacksonville will be forced to punt, and Denver will have pretty decent field position by the looks of things. The punt goes away. A little bit of a high snap. Bryce Battle will return this one stutter steps and gets to the 39-yard line of Denver's side of the field. 6 minutes left in this ball game. Tomorrow on Next Level Sports, Indianapolis, fresh off its 63-10 dismantling of the V8s, takes talents to DC to take on the red-hot DC Dragons with live look-ins on Motor City and Los Angeles. Coverage continues in Week 9 with 2 division battles, Houston and Lone Star, and Portland against Los Angeles. For a channel guide and more info about NXT, visit NLSC.com. 1st down and 10. Play action. Price to the outside. The pass caught. Quintero goes upfield for a 1st down and more to the 45-yard line of the Jacksonville side of the field. And the Denver Nightwings are in plus territory.
Yeah, they're going to start rolling now. Got to give yourself some short-term amnesia from that field goal incompletion. You don't want to be let down. You got to keep your momentum rolling. And they're going to keep rolling. They're at the 45, as you mentioned. And they might be having the opportunity to have the go-ahead touchdown of their own if possible.
High formation here for the Nightwing offense. With the 21 personnel this time, a pro set as O'Shaughnessy gets destroyed in the backfield for a loss of 2 yards. John Martin and another defensive lineman combining for the stop, 2nd and long.
Absolutely great defensive play by this defense. That is the 4th tackle for loss overall on O'Shaughnessy. And they've been doing well against that.
Price to throw the pass to the outside, caught again. Quintero turns upfield and gets turned around as well. A pickup of 11 yards, and it's a 3rd and very short for the Nightwing offense.
That was a scary tackle, actually. The position that he fell on the ground, many people would be injured the way he bent and sort of twisted around his body. But, getting 9 yards for his team, 10 yards-ish, and setting up 3rd and 1. That's a battle worth earned.
Ari Mills gets the toe. Ari Mills breaks a tackle. 8 on the play for another first down, Nightwings.
The RE stands for really easy, as he just makes it easy going down the middle. Gets another first down. How many first downs will RE Mills notch for himself? It's a first down machine.
First down and 10. Ball at the 29-yard line. An I formation for the Nightwing offense. Changing the play at the line of scrimmage is Eric Price. Price will hand the ball off on a power play. O'Shaughnessy makes a juke move, breaks a tackle, and O'Shaughnessy gets 7 yards. A good check by the quarterback, and that's a pickup of 7.
O'Shaughnessy very slowly, getting yards almost at the 100-yard mark with 86 in 15 attempts. It has been definitely one of the heavy horses, load-carrying horses of this Denver offense.
Another split backs power formation here for the Nightwing offense. And another Ari Mills run. First down. Ari Mills gets to the 15-yard line. A 6-yard pickup by the fullback as Ari Mills' 10th carry of the game goes for yet another first down.
It's almost like Jacksonville did not prepare for R.E. Mills, which, to be fair, he only has less than 20 carries in the season, as opposed to over 100 by O'Shaughnessy.
O'Shaughnessy gets the handoff to the outside. O'Shaughnessy makes and a good tackle by John Martin just to get it to a 2-yard pickup. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Oh, and yeah, they are gonna keep milking the clock. Gonna bring that play timer down as much as they can, heading into the 2-minute warning after this play.
Power I formation, maybe a swing pass here to O'Shaughnessy. No, it's going to be a run to O'Shaughnessy, and he's going to be stopped behind the line. A loss of a yard on the play as the defense gets in the backfield, 3rd and long.
That's a very good defensive play for the situation, because now you're forcing 3rd and long, and now if you're Denver, your chances of scoring a touchdown are narrowing more. You're going to settle for a pass right here is risky suddenly, because he might turn it over. Don't turn it over, Denver.
Price pass, touchdown! That's not turning the football. As Logan Keel has the score, and that's the 2nd time the Denver Nightwings have scored in a post route.
What a... oh my goodness. You're right. This is the 2nd time they've burned Jacksonville. I think this is on a very similar coverage breakdown as well, where it's a post route and he just runs, he just burns them with speed. It seemed well covered.
Yeah. It did. I think that's a cover 3, and the safety went down low, and that freed up the space. It's Logan Keel's only 2nd catch of the game. Both of them coming here in the 2nd half. Puts the Denver Nightwings on top, 24-20, and Denver, who was a 10.5 favorite coming into this game, really battling with the Jacksonville Kings, and Jacksonville will have still 2+ minutes and 3 timeouts to try to win this ball game.
Yep, and that is the only outcome of this game. No chance for overtime. It's either win or lose after this drive, assuming they don't even punt the ball away.
On the return, his way past the 20 and to the 25 before he is tackled hard, as 2 minutes and 7 seconds left on the clock. Jordan Sipe, 28 of 30 so far in this game for a ridiculous 93.3 completion percentage, 2 touchdowns and a pick, and over 200 yards passing. It's going to be a bunch set. Sipe to throw. Sipe goes deep. Middle. The pass is picked up.
No.
Picked up and being returned past the 40, past the 30. Watch out. To the 22-yard line is Josh Neal. 22 gets it to the 22-yard line as we reach the 2-minute warning. What a play.
Ryan French with the pick 6 saving tackle. Mr. Center right there. Big guy. And he makes a tackle of all people, but not what you want to see. They have their 3 timeouts, sure. This would make a 4-point game into potentially, a 2-score game if this is a touchdown.
Yeah, and that's the key. If this is a touchdown, so still not over, not quite close from being over. This is gonna go to Ari Mills, and he's got only a yard on the play. Jacksonville calls a timeout. So Remy has already missed a field goal, Mark, which is important to note. And even if he converts a field goal, it will still be a 1-possession game. So it's not the end of the ball game just yet. But Denver is in a prime position to get a first down and just put this game on ice.
They have the last touchdown of Jacksonville was, the first drive off his board.
Ari Mills this time gets 4 on the play. Jacksonville's going to call their second timeout, and it's going to be a 3rd and 5. And what do you do if you are Denver here, Mark? Do you run it, force another timeout, or do you pass it, potentially risking a pick or an incompletion?
They have the ability to run it for 5 yards and convert on a first down, because that'll be killer, right? A first down is killer, regardless of the situation, because look at the timeout situation of Jacksonville. They only have 1 left. Oh, no.
This is going to be an offsides, and Ari Mills is going to take... Wait! Touchdown, Denver. This penalty is going to be declined, and the reason why this was a touchdown is because the guy who made the offsides penalty was the same defender who was supposed to stop Ari Mills on the outside.
Oh, me, oh, my. And, I mean, plenty of things going all Denver's way at the closing minutes of this game, where it was 20-17, and suddenly, really quick, it's 20-31. Again, another 14 unanswered points in the span of 2 drives for Denver.
Yes, indeed, as Remy is going to kick the extra point. This one is up and good, and the Denver Nightwings now lead 31-20, and it will now take a miracle for Jacksonville to come back, and all of a sudden, Denver is covering the spread.
That is true. And the over-under, I believe.
That is true. Now we are officially in the over for tonight's game. The stats provided by Jack's Data. As Remy kicks it away, Ari Mills, 13 carries for 61 yards and a touchdown. This return by Way goes past the 20 into the 23-yard line. And, now is the time, Mark, to just put the post routes, the corners, try to get a big play and see if you can score quickly, man. A field goal is not the worst thing. A field goal will put this in a 1-possession game. So you can, go kick a field goal quickly, try to get the onsides, and let's see what happens. First down and 10. Ball at the 23-yard line from the shotgun. Sipe to throw. Sipe throws it short. Willis incomplete for the better of the Jacksonville Kings. 2nd and 10.
Yeah, they've gotta go deep, but then that makes their defense, extremely one-dimensional. You know what to expect. So maybe have, mix in just one little, route in the middle to give them 15 yards, 10, 15 yards. And then when an opening presents itself, sling it for the 20, 30 yards down deep.
2nd down and 10. Ball at the 23-yard line. To pass, Sipe with time. Sipe to the outside. The pass is caught. Ackerman, he does not get out of bounds, and he does not pick up a first down. No huddle offense here for the Kings. 3rd down and 1. Ball at the 33-yard line. Wide open on the outside is the receiver. Sipe goes inside, though. The pass is caught. Ellington for a first. And Jacksonville will call their last timeout.
Very precarious. They are in the 45-yard line. And, I mean, I wouldn't go for a Hail Mary yet, but you really want to go deep in the next 2 or 3 plays.
Yeah, so basically what you do here, in my opinion, is you try to get to at least the 30-yard line. So you go to the 30-yard line and then just go from there depending on the situation. Like, make sure you're in field goal range first, and then think about the touchdown. Again, a field goal is something that you probably need either way because it's a 2-possession game, 11 points. So we'll see what happens. Jordan Sipe, the pass is going to be caught. Willis, it spins inside, doesn't get out of bounds, and it's going to be only a pickup of 5 yards. No huddle again for the Jacksonville offense. Looks like a little bit of off coverage. Sipe to throw the pass deep, and the pass is caught. He's going to go and touch Kings. The second time Ellington goes deep on that very similar play, and that time Josh Neal is not there to deflect that pass.
And Kingston Ellington keeps Jacksonville alive with a touchdown. That's the third touchdown for Jordan Sipe in the evening. First to Kingston Ellington. I mean, it's only 57 seconds left, but keeping things wait a second. Are they going for only a 1-point conversion?
Unless they're going for like a fake extra point. I don't understand the reasoning behind this. You have to put 2 points on the board and make it a 3-point game. It is a fake!
Oh!
Gonna be blown up in, oh my god. It's gonna be blown up 10 yards behind the line. That had no chance.
No. It almost looked like as the ball was snapped, the same time the defender flew past the offensive line or whatever. Almost looks like the defender was the one who was snapped towards that, the holder.
The onside kick is bobbled around, and Denver has it. Denver returning, and Denver gets to the 31. As Eric Price will only have to put 2 knees on the ground, and we are going to come away with this game with Denver being victorious. What a great game. At the end of the day, Jacksonville does cover the spread for what it's worth. And Denver is going to come away with a home victory.
Yep.
As Eric Price only has to take a couple knees.
What a
and
game.
There is one of them. What a game. You said it, man. Like, this was, at some points, really good defenses and mostly really good offenses by both teams. And, that was pretty great.
Wow. R.E. Mills, as we're going through the stats, R.E. Mills has 61 yards unofficially this game. So far in the season, in the first 6 weeks, he has 62. He already almost eclipsed that in one single game this evening.
Unbelievable. As another knee will go down and Denver will seal this victory. What a great game. 31-26 is going to be your final score. And Mark, I want to know your thoughts about this game as well as who's your MVP for this one.
Oh, it's hard giving MVP. There are so many players from both teams who could be MVP. Jacksonville won this game. I think Ackerman would be the player of the game. For Denver, Bailey Shaughnessy has a strong case for himself. 87 yards, 17 attempts. But I think Eric Price will be your player of the game with 2 touchdowns. Sure, he has the 1 interception, but boy, his connection to Bryce Battle and Logan Keel for those 2 touchdowns, those were incredible. But yeah, he also has an 85% completion rate. And then this Denver offense, you mix it up with R.E. Mills running down the middle like a freight train, just going down one line, unimpeded, getting first downs left, right, and center. And that was their formula for success for Denver. That's how they won this game. Their defense was incredible as well, getting 3 total sacks in Jordan Sipe. And overall, just an all-rounded win.
I totally agree with you. I think they're going to probably give it to Eric Price. I'm going to say co-MVPs to me goes to R.E. Mills, 30 carries for about 60 yards and a touchdown, as well as Josh Neal. He had that deflection that prevented a touchdown. That was huge. And then he had the pick that, ended up in the R.E. Mills touchdown. So I think Josh Neal is also a candidate for player of the game. As you take a look at the highlights, that is the effectively a game, I'm not going to say game-winning or game-sealing touchdown, but that put him on the lead 24-20. And there is Josh Neal with the interception, returning this one to the 22-yard line. A short field, Denver converts on a touchdown.
Overall, both teams played well, in my opinion. It It seemed like last-minute decision-making, situational football. You know, there were a few. I mean, the interception late for sure was key for Denver to secure the win. But Jacksonville, it was definitely winnable for them.
Absolutely. I want to give another quick shout out to Josh Hill and Ron Haynes in the stats truck, doing great jobs. MVP goes to Eric Price, 19 of 22, 222 and 2 touchdowns. That's a lot of twos. 120.1 quarterback rating for Mark Lopez and Cameron Irvine pushing the buttons. I was Ramos Ling. Thank you very much for watching more action of Week 8 SFL Season 19 action. We'll see you tomorrow. Good night, everybody.